Rowan.
5 more minutes.
Rowan, get up!
Oh, wait. I'm good. Ugh.
We have a problem.
Why are you still in your costume?
Like I said, we have a problem.
Okay. I thought you said we're off after 5 hours.
Yes, I did say that. Yes.
Yeah.
It did.
No,
but not at all.
No, it did not.
It might be the math. 5 hours, 5 days, 5 months, 5 years.
Okay. You said you had a counterspell for this, right?
Yes, I do. I do indeed.
Okay. Why haven't you cast it yet?
No opposable thumbs.
That's a very good point. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to go get my wand.
Yes, thank you.
And I will be right back. Yes.
Okay, faster, please. Faster would be better. Faster!
Hello, my witches and wizards. This is Professor Rowan. It's finally November 1st. I hope you had a really good Halloween, and I hope that you enjoyed the Halloween event. It was actually what I was able to accomplish, so that actually made me feel a whole lot better. But now that it is November, we need to talk about the November calendar, and we need to also discuss the first Brilliant event, which happens on Tuesday. First off, you probably have all the werewolves you want right now, but if you don't, the full moon does last for another couple of days. The next full moon is also in November towards the end of the month, in case you still need some werewolves. The first event of the month is Dumbledore's Army's Brilliant event. That starts on November 3rd and runs through November 10th at 11 a.m. my local time. Immediately following that is our Community Day. Community Day is going to be on the 14th. All I know about this is that they've teased a chess chamber. The new moon is on November 15th, so you're more likely to find your Death Eaters at that time. The second part of the Brilliant event runs from November 17th through November 24th. And then we have the Wizarding Weekend, running from November 27th through November 30th. That's going to be about your care for magical creatures, and is... Yes, crows. It's going to be the care for magical creatures, and it's going to be focusing on Hagrid and the baby Norwegian Ridgeback. And the full moon, in case you still need werewolves after this event is finished, will be happening on November 30th. But now on to the Brilliant event, Dumbledore's Army, that starts on November 3rd and runs through November 10th at 11 a.m. my local time. This event is changed compared to our Brilliant events in the past, in that the bonus challenge will not be getting you the Foundables that you need from the Portkeys, so you will have to open Portkeys in order to complete this event. Speaking of the Foundables, let's just go right into the Foundables that you will be finding in the wild. Will be a Brilliant Lee Jordan and a Brilliant Neville Longbottom. You will need 20 of each of them in order to place their image, but you're going to have to collect them as part of the tasks too, so I wouldn't worry too much about that part. Oh, and by the way, don't place the images until you're asked to do so, which is a staple at this point. Wizarding challenges using the Brilliant Runestone will get you the portrait of Ariana Dumbledore. The Portkeys will be getting you a Brilliant Goat. Not entirely sure what the goat is about, but you will be needing to collect 5 goats. And finally, by completing the tasks, you will be given a Dumbledore's Army sign-up sheet. There will also be a free store pack, including enough ingredients to brew your own tonic for trace detection, which you're going to need to do, and 25 spell energy. There's also going to be event-only 1.5k Portkeys, which you will have to collect. So do collect them, please. No more skipping that part through the bonus challenge. You still gotta collect them this time. Now moving on to our quests. Quest 1 of 4 is fairly straightforward. You do have to brew 2 tonic for trace detections. Hopefully you can start those the night before the event even starts, so all you have to do is pull them out of the cauldron as soon as everything, begins. Those 2 tonics will get you 1 powdered dragon's claw. You also need to pick up port keys, ingredients, energy, what have you, off of the map 2 times. Those 2 times will give you 2 erumpent horns. You also need to return 10 of the brilliant Lee Jordans. Doing so will get you 2 invigoration droughts. He should be fairly prolific on the map. But might I suggest that you make sure, while you are collecting these things, that you do not open the brilliant section of your registry. You need to hold off on opening that so that once you have started Quest 2, when you go in there, you get all those runestones that you've been collecting at once. But enough about Quest 2, we're not to there yet. For completing Quest 1, you shall receive 550 Wizarding XP, 50 Brilliant Family XP, 2 Restricted Section books, and 10 Spell Energy. Quest 2 of 4 has some good synergy going on. For example, you need to earn 7,000 Wizarding XP. 7,000 Wizarding XP will give you 1 silver key, but that 7,000 Wizarding XP will be easier because you also have to use 2 Barifio's Brain Elixirs. Now, you may not have any Brain Elixirs laying around, so I strongly encourage you to brew them before this event starts. Those 2 Brain Elixirs will get you 1 Dark Detector. And you need to collect 5 of the Brilliant Family Runestones, which is why I suggested you not open your Brilliant Registry until this point, because those runestones you get whenever you've gone up a level in the Brilliant Family. That 50 Brilliant Family XP that was a reward for Quest 1 will get you at least 1 runestone that will help you now in Quest 2. Those also give you 6 Snowdrop for completing. Completing the entirety of Quest 2, which is fairly straightforward, will give you 750 Wizarding XP, 75 Brilliant Family XP, 3 Restricted Section books, and 10 Spell Energy. Quest 3 of 4 is going to take a little bit longer, I feel, simply because, brew time. You have to brew 7 potions. You can have up to 4 waiting for you for when this portion of the event starts in your cauldron, but that still means you've got 3 more to brew. So I would suggest when you get to that part of still needing to brew 3, go for your quicker potions, especially if you've been doing any reduced brew time advances in your SOS training. That can become handy here. Brewing those 7 potions will get you 4 ginger root. You also need to return 15 of the brilliant Neville Longbottoms. It's pretty straightforward, you just have to hunt him down. That will get you 3 leaping toadstools, which will go a long way in helping to replenish your stockpile of brain elixirs from the last part of the quest. Finally, you need to use 5 potions in wizarding challenges. It doesn't matter which fortress you're using it in or which potion. It could be a health potion, a witch sharpener, or an estimulo. Knowing me, it's going to be the estimulo. That will get you 1 hermit crab shell. Completing Quest 3 of 4 will get you 1,250 Wizarding XP, 75 Brilliant Family XP, 5 Restricted Section books, and 10 more Spell Energy. Quest 4 of 4 happens entirely on the night bus. Well, it could, I guess, in theory happen in any fortress, but it's most easily going to occur on a night bus. For example, you need to complete 5 or more challenges with 3 or more teammates. And in order to be able to find 3 or more teammates, at least these days, that means the night bus. That will get you 1 spellbook. You also need to defeat 25 foes while in the wizarding challenges, which should not be a problem at all considering how often you're going to need to go in with 3 or more people. That will get you another spellbook. Finally, you need 4,250 Wizarding XP from challenges. So I strongly encourage you to pop yet another brain elixir right before you go into the night bus. Also, don't forget, the more people that you have on the night bus with you, if you have more than 3, for example, that gives you an XP bonus, and if you're able to link up at all with anyone on your friends list, that will also help with this part. When I am on the night bus for this event, I will make sure to post in my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter so that hopefully we can meet up and get that friend bonus while we're in there. The rewards for completing Quest 4 are 5 Restricted Section books, 5 Defense Against the Dark Arts books, 50 gold, 30 spell energy, and the Dumbledore's Army sign-up sheet. And now for the bonus challenge. Honestly, since the bonus challenge is no longer rewarding you with the Foundables so you don't have to walk the Portkeys, I'm not as inclined to push hard to get through this. The only thing that really makes me want it is the 5 Defense Against the Dark Arts books, because the next thing I want to buy in SOS requires 80 Defense Against the Dark Arts books, and that's going to take me a couple months to, collect all of them. So I guess since we have to get our Portkeys anyway, they figured it would be appropriate to make open Portkeys part of the Brilliant Challenge. Yep, you have to unlock 5 Portkeys during this portion of the event. That means a lot of walking or using a lot of silver keys. By the way, your reward for completing opening 5 Portkeys is 1 singular silver key. Good luck! I hope you have some leftover 1Ks from the Halloween event. Hopefully that will help with the walking of making that a little faster. Otherwise, yeah, you've got to open the 1.5K Portkeys anyway. Might as well do it here, I guess. You also have to place 5 brilliant images. And since you have to walk the Portkeys anyway, this actually works. If you haven't placed any images at this point, all 5 of them, you've already probably gotten the 2 in the wild because, they're everywhere. You probably got the Wizarding Challenges one taken care of in Quest 4 when you had to do Wizarding Challenges. You already got one for the quest, so the only one you wouldn't have at this point, in theory, is the Portkey, which you have to collect anyway on your own, so yeah. It should be easier than usual. Or before, anyway. Doing that will get you 1 singular spellbook. You have to defeat your highest unlocked chamber 1 time, so Dark 5, here we come. That will get you 10 spell energy, which I assure you, I will use more than that in Dark 5. But hey, you also have to use any 10 Stimulo potions in a fortress, which I guarantee you, I will be using Stimulo potions in that Dark 5 chamber. So, I'll be feeding 2 birds with 1 scone in this section. Using those Stimulo potions will get you 1 whip sharpening potion. And finally, you need to earn 12,500 Wizarding XP. Yeah. Hey, all those Portkeys you gotta open. Portkeys usually give you a decent amount of XP. There's a lot of XP from running into the fortress, especially the high ones, so that should help. The rest sounds like probably some grinding, probably using yet another brain elixir. I hope you have a stash at this point. Getting all that Wizarding XP, besides, potentially leveling you up at this point, you've gotten so much Wizarding XP throughout this event, but besides all that, it'll also reward you with 1 spellbook. Completing the bonus assignment will get you 2,000 Wizarding XP, 100 Brilliant Family XP, 5 Defense Against the Dark Arts books, which is honestly why I'm willing to do this, 1 event title, do love event titles, and 20 spell energy. Now for additional tips and tricks on how to get this done. You're probably going to have to use a silver key or 2, depending on when you get started on the brilliant bonus portion of the event. For me, if I haven't started the bonus challenge by midday Friday, I know I'm not going to get enough of them walked in time. 1K Portkeys are helpful for that, but since I have to open 1.5s anyway, it's only an additional half kilometer. But when walking these Portkeys or going to fortresses or going out to collect the spell energy that you're going to need to accomplish all of this, please remember to still social distance. And please remember to stay safe when doing so. I know that the local high school has opened their track for people to walk as long as it's understood that everyone has to stay in their own lane. So I think that means no more than 6 people walking the track at a time. That should help. Also remember to have your adventure sync on, so when you're doing things like vacuuming, that will also count. Honestly, I don't have anything really new up my sleeve for any of that. It's all fairly straightforward. It's just about time management, making sure that you're allotting yourself enough time to get things done in the future. So hurry up and get easy stuff done so that you can focus on the harder things or the things you know are going to take you a lot longer. I'm not worried about Quest 4. I can probably get that done in about 40 minutes, hopping on the night bus, making sure I have a brain elixir and that I'm going into high enough chambers. Quest 3 is going to take me longer, and so I need to allocate time for that. What about you? Do you have any ideas on how to best get through this brilliant event? And honestly, what did you think about the Halloween event? I actually really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. And I'm also really enjoying the guaranteed Foundables. I'm spending a bit too much time in the fortress the last couple of days. I've got some work to catch up on, like editing this video. But if you have anything you would like to add, please put it in the comments below. Also, if these videos and the heads up that we're able to give you are helpful, please like, subscribe, share. It really does help us out. Thank you so much to our patrons. You guys make all of this crazy possible. And remember, my witches and wizards, to stay safe. So keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, and your wands ready.
Haven't you cast it yet?
No opposable thumbs.
That is an issue.
Yes, it is.
Your hat fell on top of your face.
Done with this. Ah!